Hello again, everybody. We're back here in the morning. Yeah, I know, big surprise. You can probably tell by the sun angle, the shininess of the bricks here in beautiful Celadon City. And caught Corsola off screen, and we are going to be heading west for the cycling road now. So I'm going to ignore this route, really. Not much to see there. But time to head on the cycling route. Cycling road, we'll talk to him. It's all downhill, so it's totally exhilarating. So that's kind of an oxymoron. It's all downhill, but it's really exhilarating. How does that work? I don't understand how that's congruent. So I'm not going to face every trainer, but we're just going to zigzag here. Oh, you saw me, bro! Your eyes are nuts. I don't understand like how you're moving down without even controlling anything. But once you stop, you don't move. You don't continue to move down. You stay where you're at. I don't know how that works. I also, off screen, by the way, use PP up in a number of moves. If you'll see, Psychic's got 12 now. I use PP up on Blizzard as well. I use PP up on Fire Blast. So really, my most powerful moves probably on my team. For my team, I did it on Psychic just because I will be using this one probably quite a bit, and I don't have Psybeam anymore. So I did that. Word of advice, if you want to catch a Slugma, this is a beautiful place to do so. Slugmas can be caught 5% occurrence rate on, I believe this is Route 14 right now. So, let's see. 9 Italian nationals and 2 US college students among the 20 killed in Bangladesh. Man, that's freaking awful, man. That's just... When is it gonna stop? I don't think... It's never gonna stop. So Christ comes back, this is not gonna stop. It's gonna be as it is forever. I mean, it's scary. I don't know. I was talking to my friend the other day. It's just kind of helpless. We're here in the United States. A lot of us are in the United States. I know maybe some of you guys are overseas. They're watching this, but even so, if you're in England or another European country or Canada or something, it's let's see what I'm going to use. Choose Crunch. It's disheartening because, I mean, you want to lament for them, and you do, and life goes on for you. I mean, life does not change. I mean, people are going to go to McDonald's 5 seconds later and get whatever to eat, or go to work, or do all this stuff they need to do. And it's like, what are you supposed to do in order to play your part? I mean, like, not everybody can go fight that. And it's not even like it's organized where you can fight it. It's like you raise awareness, but how much does awareness actually do in the end? So it's, you kind of feel handcuffed. At least that's how I feel. And you want to have an impact on the world, and you want to have an impact on people's lives, and so forth. Yeah, 5% occurrence rate for Slugmas up there, levels 27. I'll catch one off screen. I'll show you guys. You can also get them, I believe, at 35% occurrence rate. On Route 50, whatever the route is, I can't remember. I'll show you guys when I catch it off screen. That's a little bit easier for just me to do off screen. But I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have 2 more minor ones or major ones. Who knows anymore this week? Whether it's international, whether it's in your nation. Whether it's overseas, whether it's as close as 100 miles away, I mean, you never know. And you just got to take, on an individual level, every day is precious to you. Just especially with the status that we're living in. I'm going to use Shadow Ball, see how this does. Seeing the status of the world that we live in. And you'd like to say you can help, but it's... The layman person, it's hard. It's hard to know what there is to do out there. But I mean, obviously, missions trips and other things where poverty is the issue, and you supply them with food, you supply them with clothing, with shelter, and those are tangible things you can produce and do and respond to slowly. And you know, it'd be nice that some professional athletes chipped in a little bit more. I'm sure they do chip in with charities, but you know, they're signing contracts for $25 million a year. You'd think they'd be able to, no, I don't want to battle Anthony Hiker. You realize, bro, where I'm at? Yeah, I'm making gains. I've got 12 badges now. How many of you have? 0? And you probably have a level 35 Geodude to go with it. So this is a continuation of another route. We will get to Fuchsia in a bit. Let's check out the sign, see what it says. This is Route 18, Celadon City to Fuchsia City, and you're gonna run into some more people here. Let's see, where's trying to? Nope. But we will maybe get to the Fuchsia City gym here. Before getting to the ocean, this is one of the most southernmost locations in the game. You can obviously surf to Cinnabar Island typically and whatnot. I'm gonna try out Zap Cannon today. Zap Cannon, let's see what you have for me. Oh, see you, Duo. Probably should have used it on Zap Cannon the PP up, honestly, but I can buy one if I want to. Really, before I face red. So that's just what I'm venting on today. Probably you guys have better grasp on things even, or oh yeah, normal type grasp on things even than I do. I mean, it's so hard to get removed and to not know what's going on even. I mean, I got these notifications on my phone, and CNN, whatever, New York Times, you'll get them intermittently throughout the day, and it's so easy to not even know that they're coming to you. And so I just urge you guys to stay tuned with it all. Talk to people about it, because it is getting out of hand and it is getting crazy now. Because I remember, about a year and a half ago now, I mean, ISIS first started videotaping those beheadings, and like I think it's escalated significantly, the seriousness related to it, because before is kind of one of those things, we're kind of equating it to the Osama bin Laden days, where he was almost like some kind of mythical figure that, oh, we'll let George Bush, we'll let the military handle this, we'll kind of stay out of it, we don't really know what's going on. The world was still international then, obviously in communication very easily. Zap Cannon is doing work right now. So it was very international, people were communicating on that scale still, but the world was even more, I want to say isolated, but more distant than it is today. It is amazing how much condensed space how condensed space has become in this world. Really, really frightening at the same time, though. So we're in Fuchsia City. We'll take a quick reprieve from that. So Bill's got family everywhere, it seems. So his family is well traveled. He's a very interesting guy. He's kind of, obviously, I think, modeled after Bill Gates. Just kind of that intellectual power that's invented the PC system and everything. And obviously this was somewhat of a similar time. Bill Gates was earlier, obviously, but we love our Bill Gates knockoffs in video games. Whoa. So if you don't know who Janine is right now, you're freaking out. You have no idea who Janine is right now. You come in here, so he knows about Professor. We got some pretty well-educated people here in Fuchsia City. But the Safari Zone, the Warden's home, just a couple quick tidbits. I mean, as you can see, I don't know what that statue is supposed to freaking be. It looks like Blob or really fat owl. But as a lot of Kanto is, it's a skeleton of its former self. There is really not as much to attract you. You can get Gyarados in this pond, by the way. It's pretty weird. But there's really not a lot to attract you and attract visitors to this area now that the Safari Zone is gone. The Warden is on vacation, as he says. So you can walk in here. There's freaking nobody in here, though. You can use Cut, and I believe it grants you access to an item, but really not much to see other than that, and other than the gym. And Janine is replacing Koga, Koga we faced at the Elite Four, if you guys remember, and Janine is Koga's daughter. So he put her in charge. Woman empowerment here. But Fuchsia's a pretty basic small town. I would say it's more to the seaside town, honestly. But I remember this was my first introduction to Fuchsia City. Fuchsia, what is that color? Fuchsia. I was a coloraholic. So lead with your psychic type Pokemon. Yo, champ in the making. So they're basically replicating who Janine is. There's always that ninja aspect to Koga. This is a pretty easy design to get through. You don't know which one is Janine. They're gonna disguise themselves as Janine, not expose themselves as a freaking picnicker. So they got up, they went to Party City. They said, we're gonna do this. Janine is represented as actually being still pretty young, so she's young for this game essentially, in terms of training and building a gym. And that is a young, idiotic move to use. So Poison Ground will be able to use Shadow Ball. Just want to save up my PP. You want to at least have 5 Psychic when you get to Sabrina. Or I mean, Sabrina, jeez. Janine, because she has 5 Pokemon. And we'll see who this one is. You betcha, dude. No, you're a dude. No, you're a dude. But, since Koga let her take over, she hasn't really had a lot of time to acclimate, is what Bulbapedia says. So, she's going to have 5 Pokemon, but none of them are over level 39. So, you're going to pretty much have a pretty easy time with this. She will give you Toxic, which is a decent move, and she will also give you the Soul Badge, which I think increases Special Defense, potentially. She's going to throw out... I'll get to that in a second after we get some more dough here. Right on, dude. It was right on. Party City had served you well. Party City had served you very well. Fufa. I'm Janine, the gym leader. No, I'm not. Gotcha, sucker. Sucker! Yeah, you'd think that'd be pretty easy. Instead, it's just a Lassalis. Lassalis, excuse me. This would be pretty freaking easy to come in here and to thrash the Fuchsia Gym party that's going on with these young rascals. So it kind of does illustrate their youth, though, just because it seems like they're all kids, I suppose. Can we have kid lasses nowadays? I don't know. Is that a thing? Is that against child labor laws? How old is Janine? I mean, people in the Pokemon Center are wanting to be here, so maybe she is pretty young. But I'm pretty sure there was plenty of people that wanted to be Justin Bieber before he was a legal adult. I don't want to ponder these things really, quite honestly, right now. Other than just crunch on some Almond Joy. Almond Joy. Yum tasty Almond Joy. Nah, fool? Maybe fool. So you can tell right here. Oh, no, you cannot tell. They like to start with fa-fa-fa. They want to be Koga. I'm the real deal. Janine and Fuchsia. That's me. What? So this one is Janine. It would make sense to not have her centered, just because in your eyes, I mean, every gym leader you've faced prior to this point has been centered. So I could use Zap Cannon right now, and I won't. Holy crap, that would have been bad news bears. I'll take Wing Attack though. Jeffrey the Giraffe can handle a little Wing Attack action. Goodness, finally hitting. Zap Cannon's awful accuracy. That's why Lock On is a great move to accompany with it, especially for playing EV, EV training, playing online, doing that type of stuffs. Sending out an Gyarados. Yes, onto the Pokemon now. It's going to have a Crobat level 36, 2 Weezings at level 37. Psychic's going to take out a lot of their Pokemon being poison types. All of them are part poison type at least. Weezings 36, Gyarados at 33. I mean, thinking about this right now, this is going to be your 13th badge, and you're facing an Gyarados that's only level 33. I mean, you're facing... I'm trying to remember, Chuck's Poliwrath was at level 35 or 36? I don't know. But I know for sure, Dire Hit, whatever. But I do remember Jasmine having a level 33 Magnemite. I mean, as it was right there. And this is going to be a 13th badge, and that's kind of disappointing. I mean, commenting on Kanto's construction in the second generation, I don't think they got lazy. I don't want to say they got lazy with things. It's a huge game. It's a huge file. Maybe if they got more specific, they wouldn't even be able to fit it on the cartridge. Next thing you know, I don't know, because Crystal was massive as well, and it was even bigger. there's more intricacies. You have the battle tower too, and things of that nature. So maybe I'm wrong, but I mean things are so much lighter here in Kanto. It's so easy to breeze through this. I mean, we probably started Kanto part 51 or something. We might be done by part 60 with Kanto before we face Red. So really not a ton to see. Albeit I am playing with 20-minute capture rates, or not capture rates, but recording time, so that's going to extend some video length for sure. But so you're going to get Toxic. Decent move. I like Sludge Bomb personally, so I'm probably just going to stick with that. And we can really go and sell that, and it's not going to be real big. So father and son, we've defeated them both. But unfortunately, they block the entrance and they make you walk all the way around. I mean, not a big deal, but you'd think... Well, I suppose now that I think about it, they have to do that. Otherwise, you just get access to Janine right away. That's no fun. That's not gym-like. That doesn't happen in gyms. It's not a special experience. I'm going to heal up real quick and just trying to level out my team. Next up, you're going to be going on one of the longest stretches in the game. I mean, I'm not saying I'm too excited to complete this stretch. It's kind of murderer's row of trainers, quite honestly. I'm probably not going to run into all of them, and I'm just going to stick to training my Pokemon separately before I face Red. That's probably going to be my plan of attack. You could even catch Oh-Oh, but I don't think I'm probably going to have any luck doing that. So if you head this way, it's going to be blocked off. These two guys will tell you a little bit about it. If you try to access Cinnabar through this route, you're not going to be able to. I think maybe it's construction. If you want to go to Cinnabar, you better go south from Palatown. Who knows how long it would take to move this boulder? Yeah. Why are there giant boulders in the middle of construction? I don't get the logic behind that. What does that have anything to do with construction? So I don't know where the mart is. I don't even know if they have a mart in this town. Is it up there? No. Okay, so we're going to start heading east. It's going to be Route 15. There are going to be 6 trainers here, along with a Chansey. The only place in the game, there's 2 routes at 15 and 16, I believe, they can catch 1% occurrence rate Chanseys that we can trade for an Aerodactyl. So I'll probably just catch one and then trade the other one for Aerodactyl, and it'll say it's my Pokedex, so I'm not going to really worry about it. But, who needs some training? We'll put Sunflora out in the lead. Magmar is leading the way. What a boss. What a boss. So we'll probably take on one guy, right? Or none. If that was a Chansey, I would know I gotta go play the lotto or something today. Be more than my lucky day. 1%. No, lotto's even rare. Wow, I have to phone your mom. Well, at least, well, he's a schoolboy. I can understand that, but at least you're... Kip! Do you know Napoleon? Are you talking to hot babes online all day? So we're just going to use Petal Dance. This is kind of a meh move against an electric type. But, at least you're manning up and you're the one calling mom. You're the one initiating it in the relationship. Otherwise, for me, she just calls me and whips me around all day, buys stuff with my money, buys dolls that I don't like. It's a rough existence, so you're going to be stuck using Petal Dance, but that's no big deal. Next will be Route 14, followed by Route 13. I think in total, I'm not sure. There's 13, 18 trainers on the way to Lavender Town from here. All the way through. Not that you really need to go on this route, but I'm going to do it for the sake of completion. I'm just freaking confused too. Frick, I forgot about that. Not that you really need to go on this route. You can get some nice items, some different Pokemon, things like that. But after that, you're going to... It allows you... You're going to have to go on part of a route some way. If you go south of Lavender, you're going to have to go part of a route. You can connect... Getting with Snorlax, you can connect with Diglett's Cave, and then get to Pallet Town, get the 6th badge, take care of that, explore that area, then whatever, take your pick, Viridian City, Cinnabar Island, at that point. So that's what we'll be doing, and you're getting the Gold Wing, I think it is, if you're playing Silver, in Pallet Town, so you can get an opportunity to go in the Tin Tower. So we'll probably explore that we'll say hi to Johto one probably last time, and take care of some final errands when that time comes. So Schoolboy Kip, go back to talking to AIM, to Amy and hot chick. So thanks guys, peace.